Have you ever seen a black tiger, or a pink katydid, a two-faced cat, or a giant black lion? Well, guess what? The animals in today's list possess color combinations that are 1 in a million. Welcome back to another episode of Forever Green. In today's video, we are going to show you 20 animals with the rarest colors in the world. This list is quite unique because most of these animals haven't been featured on YouTube before. So, if you want to be among the first lucky ones to see these animals, grab a bucket of popcorn and watch this video till the end. Without further ado, let's dive in. The black striped tiger. This tiger looks like a normal one with stripes and everything, but due to a genetic defect, which causes a dark pigmentation as opposed to the normal orange or brown color of tigers, these tigers appear to have black stripes. This condition is known as pseudo-melanosite. These tigers have thick stripes so close together that the tawny background is barely visible between stripes, as can be seen in these videos. A jet black tiger with no visible markings was apparently shot in Assam, India in 1915. Unlike most melanosite big cats, which have shadowy patterns visible from certain angles, this jet black individual had no appearance of striping. Such tigers are 1 in a million. The rare black-maned Ethiopian lion. We all know about the golden and rare white-colored lions, but have you ever heard about a black-colored lion? The black-maned Ethiopian lion is an extremely rare breed of lions, formerly originating in the African country of Ethiopia, and almost never sighted by anyone. They are the perfect night hunting machine. With a thick pigment of black, you can never notice one patiently waiting for its prey in the dark of the night. In 2017, Kagan Sikiryu, a National Geographic explorer and ornithologist at the University of Utah, traveled to Ethiopia for a wild exploration and sighted the rare breed of black-maned lion. He took a video of this magnificent beast from his vehicle, and since that day, the black lion has been a wonder to behold. The first sightings of this species was in the 1930s. The pink katydid. Katydids come in different colors, like light green and brown, and they are named after a song they sing. Katydid, katydid, katydid. But in extremely rare cases, you can actually see them appear in pink color. First discovered back in 1887, the pink katydid is so rare that they occur once out of every 500 individuals. You have a better chance of seeing a pink dolphin than a pink katydid. The color pink alone isn't very common to the animal kingdom, flamingos aside. It's the result of a condition called erythism, similar to the recessive gene that afflicts albino animals. The pink river dolphin. Dolphins are very friendly and amazing animals, and humans love to play and swim with them in both oceans and local swimming pools. The pink dolphin is found throughout much of the Amazon, in Orinoco River basins in Bolivia, Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, Guyana, Peru, and Venezuela. It is a relatively abundant freshwater cetacean, with an estimated population in the tens of thousands. The color of their skin is as a result of the kind of water they live in. The darker the water is, the pinker their skin color becomes. If, however, the pink dolphins get exposed to the sun for a very long time, they'll actually lose their pink pigmentation. The original home of these animals would be the Amazon rivers, though they have recently been found in the USA, Gulf of Mexico, Brazil, and Colombian rivers. The black and red cross foxes. These foxes will completely blow your mind away. Foxes are an extremely fast breed of mammals. They can climb up to 48 miles per hour, and they also have amazing climbing skills. The red and black cross fox has a unique pigmentation, which usually features a majestic pattern of red and black colors, and glowing eyes to complement their skin, and while some may find them to be stunning, they can also look a little scary. The cross fox is an extremely rare animal to spot in the wild, and the rarity makes it even more exotic. Centuries ago, these foxes appeared more often, but unfortunately, they became victims of the illegal fur trade, which has plagued the world over the years. They also spot a tail, which is usually larger than that of a normal fox, and they're most likely to be seen in North America. Venus, the two-faced cat. Venus, the two-faced cat, blew the internet away with its surprisingly double-colored face. On the right side, it had an orange-colored pigment with blue eyes, and on the left, it had a black-colored pigment with green eyes.
People assume that she's Photoshop or that we've done some dyeing of the fur or something like that, but no, nothing's been done like that. She's completely just natural, and that's how she was born.
Many reports about Venus refer to the cat as a chimera. In mythology, a chimera is a mishmash monster made up of parts of different animals. A feline giant chimera is a cat whose cells contain two types of DNA, caused when two embryos fuse together. Venus, the two-faced cat, has over 2 million followers on Instagram, and a large fan base always waiting to watch the magnificent appearance of this cat. The famous Indian bullfrog. This Indian bullfrog has a bright yellow body with two gigantic subgular vocal sacs, usually blue-colored. They are found in India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Nepal, Myanmar, Afghanistan, and Sri Lanka, and recently have been seen in the Maldives and Madagascar. They prefer freshwater wetlands and aquatic habitats. Generally, they avoid coastal and forest areas. They feed on various types of insects, invertebrates, mice, shrews, young frogs, earthworms, roundworms, juvenile snakes, and small birds. The weird look of this frog gives it an appearance on our list. Albino deer. People have been captivated by white deer for centuries, and perhaps millennia. The ghost-like appearance of these animals has attracted myth, superstition, and rampant scientific misinformation for an equally long period of time. Sightings have been recorded, mostly in Pennsylvania, and I hope to also catch a glimpse of this wonderful animal one day. Red velvet ant. Velvet ants look like large, hairy ants, but they are actually wasps. They are a very unusual set of insects seen in America around the months of July to September. Imagine taking a walk in the evening and seeing this giant red-looking wasp wandering into a building. Sounds scary, right? Well, actually, velvet ants or wasps, as we do know now, aren't aggressive. They are peaceful insects and would always try to escape when encountered. The females could sting on rare occasions when handled. They are wingless with short hair and look like a giant ant. Females use a long needle-like stinger concealed at the tip of the abdomen. Many of the velvet ants can produce a squeaking sound when disturbed, a sound of distress because they love being alone and peaceful. Nice little animals. Albino squirrel. Albino squirrels are very rare species of squirrels with reports that the probability of seeing one is 1 in 100,000 squirrels. They have a disadvantage as to being more exposed to predators since their skin doesn't have a natural camouflage. This disadvantage makes the albino squirrel very alert and uneasy to catch. According to some legends, if you see an albino squirrel the day of a test, you'll have good luck. Many students claim to have been positively affected by glimpsing this mysterious creature, even acing tests they hardly studied for. Of course, we would love to see an albino squirrel for good luck. Make sure to subscribe, and you may just get lucky to see an albino squirrel. Albino ball morph pythons. The albino was the first proven recessive ball python mutation. Albinos are amelanistic, with no dark pigments, leaving a bright yellow and white snake with pink or red eyes, and are key to some of the must-have designer mutations. They are also one of the first recessive ball python morphs to become affordable to many casual ball python collectors. Albino alligator. These amazing creatures share the same name as the 1996 drama thriller movie. Albino alligators lack the pigment melanin. They are the offspring of two normal-looking alligators that carry the recessive gene for albinism. Albino alligators have ivory white skin and pinkish eyes. Another type of white alligator is the leucistic alligator, which makes some melanin in certain parts of its body. The leucistic alligator usually has blue eyes and patches of normally colored skin on its body. The black panther. The Black Panther movies have been everywhere in recent years, but spotting one of the animals the famous superhero from Wakanda is named from can actually be very rare. These scary-looking animals are characterized by a coat of black fur, or large concentrations of black spots, set against a dark background. Black coat coloration is attributed to the expression of recessive alleles in leopards and dominant alleles in jaguars. These animals are excellent tree climbers with speed up to 60 miles per hour when chasing prey in the wilderness. You wouldn't want to get in the way of this animal when it's starving. The Halloween crab. While of course there are many unusual colored species living under the sea, there's none as unique and rare like the blue lobster. The chances of coming across one of these amazing creatures is close to 1 in 2 million. Typical lobsters appear in brown, red, or even gray colors. There are chances of them appearing in vibrant hues of yellow, pink, and especially bright blue. The striking shade of a blue lobster may make it seem like they are of a different species, but they are just a variation of a regular American or European lobster, though blue lobsters have sold for $500. These extremely rare crustaceans are often deemed too special to serve. Coming to think of it, who would even want to eat such a lovely creature?
Alright guys, so that is the electric blue lobster. He is so epic. He's so cool, guys. Look at him. He is ready.
Akhal-teke horse breed. The Akhal-teke horse is believed to be one of the oldest surviving and purest of horse breeds. The Akhal-teke is a descendant of the ancient Turcomean horse that originated from Asia and was used by nomadic tribes as a war horse. This horse breed has a reputation of being very fast, intelligent, and a high degree of endurance. The Akhal-teke horse stands at 4.8 to 5.3 feet and has amazing stamina, and this was proved in an endurance ride in 1935, where Anglo-Tech, Yomad, and Akhal-teke horses were ridden 2,600 miles, from Ashgabat to Moscow over 84 days. The ride included 3 days traveling 215 miles across the Karakum Desert without water, with the purebred Akhal-teke horses arrived in Moscow in significantly better condition than the other horses. The skin of this horse breed looks like it's carved out of pure gold, and this is probably what makes this horse breed extremely expensive, with some listing at the cost of over $100,000 to get one. Their natural home in Russia, with sightings across Turkmenistan also. The deadly blue poison dart frog. These frogs are considered one of the world's most toxic or poisonous species, with a range of bright colors: yellows, oranges, reds, greens, blues. Poison dart frogs aren't just big show-offs either. Those colorful designs tell potential predators, "Don't come close, don't touch me, and don't eat me." One drop of the golden poison dart frog has enough toxin to kill 20,000 mice. Wow, what a killer! Poison dart frogs are found in the tropical rainforests of Central and South America, and scientists believe these species get sticky tongue that darts out and zaps insects around them. These frogs eat many kinds of tropical insects, including ants, beetles, flies, mites, spiders, termites, maggots, and caterpillars. These insects make the poison dart frog extremely toxic. The blue poison dart frog breeds seasonally, usually during February or March, when the weather is rainy. To find mates, the males sit on a rock and produce quiet calls, which the female follow to track down the males. White Yeti crab. Back in 2005, a research institute in California discovered this rare-looking white crab with hairy skin. They are a blind species of crabs, and they feed by growing bacteria right on their hairy claws. The Yeti crabs were seen living around vents that emanated from small cracks in basalt rock and at the base of some smoker chimneys. Although the environment is extreme, with crushing pressures typical of the deep ocean, the temperature of their natural habitat is extremely low, and they could even freeze a human to death if exposed for long. Also, there's absolutely no light in the crab's habitat. The blue carpenter bee. Blue bees? Who could ever have thought bees could come in colors different from the usually classic yellow and black bees? Well, in reality, you'd be surprised to know that bees come in an array of colors, from green and ginger to purple, white, and even pitch black. Good to know, right? There's something about the rich, shimmering, bright cerulean that actually makes the blue carpenter bee a unique beauty. There aren't much blue insects out there. Reports even have it that blue is the most scarce color in nature over the years. The blue carpenter bee is found throughout Southeast Asia, India, and southern China, and they're known for being large and heavy bees that live alone, burrowing into trees to create a perfect little nest for themselves, while European honeybees, the most common species in Australia, grow to just 17 millimeters long. Blue carpenter bees can reach a whopping 28 millimeters, which makes them appear eerily hefty. Common garter snakes. Common garter snakes have a quite unique color pattern on their skin. They typically sport 3 light stripes that run along from the head to tail. They usually are placed on a black, brown, or gray background, and these light stripes could contain any of these colors: yellow, blue, green, white, or brown colors. One stripe runs down the center of the snake's back, while the other 2 stripes run along its central stripe. In some rare cases, the stripes contain an alternating row of dark spots that run along, making the stripes look more like a checkerboard pattern instead of vertical lines. These amazingly colored snakes are highly adaptive and can survive extreme environmental conditions. They are found in a wide variety of habitats, from meadows to marshes, woodlands, and hillsides. They tend to prefer a moist environment and are found near water. The green lynx spider. The green lynx spider is a big, bright green ghost of the garden, often fading into the foliage and flowers as it prowls for insects. It lives across most of the southern US from coast to coast, as well as Mexico, Central America, and the Caribbean. It's North America's largest lynx spider, a mostly tropical family of arachnids named for their cat-like speed and agility. Here are a few fun facts about this green lynx spider. It's a spider who jumps, but not a jumping spider, so be careful if you see these giant spiders. They might just jump over your head for a nap. They can also adjust their camouflage, so they don't stay green forever. They can imitate some colors like gray and brown when in danger. They can also spit venom when hunting. Alright, so that's it for today's video. Leave a like on this video, comment your favorite animal, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss an amazing video like this. Stay safe.